Okay, so this is my first time really, doing videos. I've done real estate for 16 years, but doing videos is something new to me. So, hey, I may look like a little dork for a while, but that's okay. So I have this new website. It's busybrokerhomes.com. I would love for all of you to visit it when you can and kind of give me your feedback on it. And every week I would like to kind of, share a blog of maybe an experience of the week that's happened in my real estate industry. And I specialize in Tacoma, Pierce County area. Grew up in the Pacific Northwest, love it. And I just wanted to express something I learn every week. Just because I've done real estate 16 years doesn't mean that I know how to run it from beginning to end. Every transaction I've ever had is so different. So let me sort of tell you about an experience this week that happened. I had a purchase. It was for a price of $295. The first time in, I'd say probably 3 years, the appraisal came back at $283. So if you are thinking of buying or if you are sellers, what's your thoughts on that? What do you think would happen if you have your home for sale, $295, buyer buys it, and their bank appraises it for $283? Not a lot of people have that answer. A lot of people think, okay, well, you know what? I'll just put it back on the market and put it on the price for $295. No, doesn't work that way. Okay, so let me kind of tell you what happened. This is my buyers that I'm representing. So, one of two things. The listing agent has the right to contest the appraisal for the sellers that the listing agent represents, saying, okay, I would like to send you some comparables that I feel are correct. The appraiser can then look at those and say yes or no. When you have every appraisal is a little different depending on your financing, and I think a lot of you need to know that. There's an FHA appraiser, there's a conventional appraiser, there is a VA appraiser, and all of them kind of require different things. So when you have an FHA appraisal come in lower, you have an FHA number on that appraisal. Well, it stays in the system for 6 months. Even if they put it back on the market for $295 and a new FHA appraiser comes along, or buyer, I should say, comes along, they're going to find out it's in the system. So the seller can say, the appraiser can say, okay, these comparables, I agree, and I'm sorry, here it is now appraised for $295. Or they can say, I don't want to sell my house at $283. They can turn around and rent it, and give my buyers back their earnest money. So the importance of appraisal right now is pretty important. It's important for sellers to know, even for sale by owners or anybody thinking of selling their home. That's why it's so important as an agent that when we come in, we give market analysis, a really, really, really strong market analysis. We can't just say, if somebody says, hey, I want to sell my house for $300,000, if you can do it, great. Well, okay, will it appraise for that? That's what matters. We can't sell a $600,000 house if it doesn't appraise and only appraises for $300,000. We have people, we have clients to protect, and that to me is what I care about. So this is, like I say, first time in quite some time that I've had an appraisal come in, $12,000 lower. I don't know what's going to happen yet because we're in the process, like I say, of the listing agent contesting it. We will see if the appraiser will agree to that new price, and that they feel the comps are comparable, or they say no, and we go back to the table and hope at that time the sellers agree to sell the home at what it appraises for my buyers. So, there's a lot to know. A lot of liabilities involved here. A lot of people lost their homes. We just have to, I feel, educate what's going on in the industry. And It's important. So again, if you're thinking of selling your house, or if you're selling it, on your own because you think you can sell it for a lot more than, anybody else can, I hope you have an appraisal that's going to back that price up, because otherwise it's not going to happen. Okay, so I just want to educate people, and I love that. And every week I want to share an experience, whether good or bad, about some of my transactions. So again, my website is bzbrokerhomes.com. My email is bzbrokerhomes@gmail.com. And my name's Barb Zimmerman. I do Tacoma, Washington area, Pierce County, Proctor, North End District, Stadium District, lovely Old Town. So hey, let me know how I'm doing on these videos, and if you're learning from them, and any feedback would be highly appreciated. I hope you all have had a great holiday season, and happy 2017.